many bypassing like Instagram stories though? I seen a bunch of chicks for whatever reason. The words bypassing.
I don't know what that means.
Like you could pass for bi. You hang out with a lot of girls.
I do hang out with a lot of girls.
You know what I mean? Dress like
You look like you could be gay.
Yeah,
you have
dress-
good fashion sense.
Yeah.
So I'm gay.
Yeah.
so I'm definitely.
Well, that's what. Yeah.
So I'm definitely gay.
This this chick that I know keeps fucking posting about, and then somebody else I saw. I was like, "Is that? Are we up this year? For a little bit?
For a
You know
little
what I mean?
bit.
For a little bit.
Little sugar in the tank.
Well, the whole thing is like if you feel a little gay when you dress up, you got a good fit.
Yeah, that's facts.
I wear the same shit every single time I go out. So
All black.
That's
Yeah.
all I wear. Black t-shirt, black jeans.
You're basically a DJ
Yeah.
because that's the DJ.
That's the DJ fit.
Yeah. It's
it's
a DJ
all
comic
black.
fit, all black.
like
Like all black and some cool shoes.
A running joke.
And then a hat.
And a hat. I don't have
Yeah.
my hat.
I always wear a hat. I just had to get a brandless hat because I was so sick and tired of wearing a fucking Vans hat and wearing Jordans.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Are we filming yet?
I should have had you fucking get another water.
We're rolling? I figured we would be.
Oh, are
I
we?
did- Yeah, he's been doing this thing where he doesn't tell us and
Fucking
we
doing
just start.
ASMR in his mic right now.
Yeah. I feel like Young Thug in the studio. Well, guys, we're going to put some headphones on.
I wasn't even ready. Last time I was like this. When we were talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Wait. Damn, are you playing the music right now?
We need music. There it is.
You know, sometimes it doesn't come through my headphones, though.
Oh.
All right,
It
let's
doesn't.
drop that
It
one.
comes
Drop
out for me.
Yeah, me too.
There was like one episode.
Welcome back to another episode of Running Light Podcast. Is my mic on? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear myself. Oh,
Turn
well.
it up.
Welcome back to another episode. We
Are back, baby.
Back in studio. Back from a nice hot weekend.
Oh, yeah. Busy.
Exclamation point on the hot.
Yeah, spicy. Spicy. It is very warm in the Midwest right now, and we are joined by the sunshine himself, DJ Sunshine.
Hello.
What's
Hi.
up? Can we get a round of applause? It's all right. It's all right. Welcome back, bro. We're glad to have our first repeat.
Thank you for having
our
me.
first round two.
We go rounds around here.
Yeah, big summer guy, DJ Sunshine, folks. If you haven't been keeping up with him, he's got a lot. He just put out a couple singles over the last, since we've seen him last. EP coming up. We've got a pool party this weekend that he's headlining, co-headlining type shit. Tell us what's up with you, Sunshine. How you been?
I'm chilling, dude. I'm just living the life. Can't have summer without sunshine.
Hey, man. Oh, let's go.
That's a bar.
Drop it.
Yeah,
I'm wet.
I think, man, I think Mother Funk was coming out
Yeah,
when I was
yeah.
on the podcast. So since then, I've released that one, a song called So Long, and a single called Style Be Poppin'. And they're popping off. I'm
Dude.
up to 400 at this time. I'm up to 470 monthly listeners on Spotify.
yeah. Let's go.
I average about 400 streams a day across all platforms.
That's fire.
And then I got an EP coming out in like a month, dude.
Motion. He's got motion.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad that we got you in here like right when we did too, because we were super early on. I mean, we got the know-how. You know what I mean? We've got the blend, but we were early on in this. I feel like now we've got a lot better of a map of what we're doing. Yeah. We know how to handle it better. Jacob doesn't drop shit anymore in the middle of episodes.
He doesn't walk across the camera.
He doesn't walk across the camera and
I'm
fucking slam
noticing
doors.
The canned food has turned into like one of those subscription things where they like deliver
Hello
the healthy
Fresh.
meat. Yeah, Hello Fresh.
He's got a
yeah.
Hello Fresh. We're no longer feeding him
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah. But we have. I was just gonna. I was about to ask why the fuck you picked that pen up.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Worst, bro. Nah, we just came off of Elsewhere. That's what just happened in Wichita over this last weekend. I made it there. We were blessed with some free wristbands, so we made it out there with the whole crew, and it was honestly a shock. I was like so pleasantly surprised. I went into it a little bit suspicious because it's just our first time around. It's Wichita. There was a lot of speculation and hate and people on either side of it. But objectively, from the top down, one of the coolest festivals I've ever been to. The setup and like the mapping, they utilized all the space that they had. It was dope. Jack Stacks curated the food for it. I mean, it was a dope time. You could have Kobe Steakhouse and then watch Vince Staples. I mean, what a fucking time.
That
Wichita.
sounds lit.
That sounds
Just
like a good time.
super dope for us. I'm really excited for next year. It went super well. So shout out to everybody that was involved in that. There was 100 hands in that for sure. But for the people that I got to see, like I think Goldie was there. There was a
Yeah.
bunch of local DJs that I fuck with that were up there. Super cool for it to be an event that reached out to the locals to figure out like who do we need. You know what I mean? Like they had Will get involved with the booking and just coordinating with locals to, for locals by locals type shit. It ended up being really cool. I thought it was not going to be like that just because I never heard of Midtopia or whoever was, the one that put it on. But, dude, fucking phenomenal. They got to have you next year. They got to have us next year. Shit.
You gotta give us something.
Yeah. Call us.
Give us a pass.
Give us something.
I saw on you go ahead. So,
No,
what do you-
I literally wasn't going to say anything. So
yeah,
you go
he's
for it.
pissed. He's pissed. He was a part of it. I'm pissed. I was a part of it. No, I did see a lot of things like on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. I felt like it's a cool thing for the city. It's a cool thing for Kansas in general because Kansas doesn't get anything ever. Wichita feels like sometimes we don't get a lot of things, especially somebody like Steve Aoki.
Yeah,
crazy.
crazy.
I think as an outsider, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Because I'm not into any of that. So I see Steve Aoki and I'm like,
Big
is that the
name.
fucking
No, yeah.
Is that
like,
the Habaji guy? Is that the son?
Is
But,
it? Can
yeah.
you look that up? Is his dad? Is Steve Aoki's dad the guy that made Benihana?
Benihana.
I thought that was it, but I gaslight myself into thinking false facts
100%
is
all
that
the time.
legit? That's hilarious.
Steve Aoki's dad made Benihana.
Fuck yeah.
Which,
I love
if so, what a
Benihana, dude.
dynasty!
Yeah.
Benihana and then Steve Aoki's caking people from
Yeah.
some of the biggest stages on the planet.
Yeah.
But as he's searching that, I saw a lot of good things and I saw a lot of bad things at the same time. I think it's like a privileged thing of these certain people are part of the rave scene and they're like, man, it was so bad, it was so awful, one of the worst things I've ever been to. But it's like, we're in Wichita though, right? Like we got to start appreciating. It was just a lot of hate from. I don't know. It came.
There was a lot.
Yeah,
Really?
I don't understand it at all.
A really important thing to keep in mind when talking about shit like this is that it was the first time
Yep.
that they had done it.
Yep.
Mm.
You
And that's
know,
also
like,
yeah.
This is the amalgamation of many minds coming together and putting something together for the first time. That'd be like handing me a DJ table, handing me music, and being like, "You have a general idea? Go for it."
It's like us giving
I'm
you a
gonna
microphone,
do-
going,
Yeah.
stand up, do stand up.
I'm gonna do the
And then
best that I
handing me a
can,
fucking
but at the
DJ
same
set.
time, there's gonna be mistakes. There's going to be, parts that we didn't even pay attention to. That oh shit, like our audience is cooking in the sun. We forgot to put this shade up. Like it's shit like that. It's simple little mistakes, but people aren't gonna look at the general positives. They're
Yeah.
gonna point out the little individual negatives, and
Yep.
because social media is all about getting fired up about shit.
Mm-hmm.
You could have said that any better.
Yeah.
I try to find words and they don't seem to kind of come together.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody
You
did.
should read more. You should read more, and
I
it
listen
would
now. I
turn you.
listen to
Try
books.
try books.
They just came out with them, bro. It's a new
They're
trend.
so sick,
It's a new
dude.
thing.
They
There's
got
a thing-
clubs.
There's a thing called a library.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Did you see that Steve Aoki thing? Is that real?
Yeah, Steve Aoki's dad did invent.
That's
Benihana.
so
Dang.
sick.
That's so
What?
dope.
Yes.
He's a nepo baby.
That's dope.
I mean, fuck it though. Fuck it though. Coolest Nepo baby I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Who gives a
honestly,
shit?
I don't even
What
know
a
what
way
that
to. He could have been started like if he would have been like his pops was started Benihana and then he started Panda Express. I'd be pissed. But he's one of the fucking coolest DJs ever. Like, all right, that's cool. You didn't go into the family business. You went so far the fuck out.
yeah, I mean, granted, one of the big problems with like getting into the DJing career is opportunity. And when you have a dad that made Benihana, like
That's facts.
that money that
Yeah.
you're reeling in, like you have essentially an unlimited wallet to build your career. Whereas, like, I got a second job so I could fund my career. And it's fine. Like I work another job and now I'm like comfortable, but
Right.
at the same time, like I would rather be putting all of my attention onto.
It's like DJ
Building
Paula D.
Yeah.
He wasn't very popular, and then Jersey Shore came out. Now he's booked for the next 10 years.
They permanent residency, lifelong residency in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So crazy. Yeah, that's dope. So we mentioned it briefly in the intro. This drops on Wednesday, this Saturday. If you're watching, it's too late. Tickets are sold out. But Tribal Roots, we have Rochelle on here, so we've talked about Tribal Roots before, and they have a pool party this Saturday. Where's it at?
Lake
like-
Perry?
Yeah, Lake Perry. Big ass. do it every year. It's a super dope ass event. So if you missed out, better luck next year. But is that the first of like a event like that, like an outdoor kind of vibe, like a pool like that, or because it's at a lake, not a pool? I'm confused by it.
Honestly, I would have to look it up.
Word. But I was just asking, like, is that the first like outdoor event type shit that you've done?
That
Or-
I've done? No. So my first gig with Tribal was their last year's Down and Dirty.
Oh, fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
And so,
hell
like,
yeah.
That was my intro to working with them.
Yeah.
And it was great. It was real muddy. It was fun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I've been getting like hype clips of it and stuff. They've
Mm.
got fucking like trucks out there just mud running, just
It's
fucking
crazy.
shit up. Yeah.
It's crazy. They had a truck that was like the biggest truck I've ever seen at Down and Dirty last year.
Yeah.
And it was just like patrolling through this mud. It was dope.
Yeah, it gets dirty.
Yeah.
Down and
I heard-
dirty,
I
baby.
heard it gets down and dirty.
You get down to the music and you get dirty because you're standing in like
Mud.
you're
Yeah,
up to your
no
calves in
shit.
mud. It's crazy.
Nice.
For
It's
sure,
so much
don't
fun.
wear the white forces then.
No, God.
White girls
no.
are down.
Yeah,
White girls are down at this
they're
event.
down bad. White vans and white forces
Oh,
are out.
no.
It's a calamity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Down and Dirty this year. Shay and I had talked about. I was trying to get inflatables down there. I was trying to get like a bunch of slip and slides that go into the lake. Probably not gonna be able to make it happen just because of the volume of shit that we have go out. But I'm super stoked. Looking forward to it. Summer events we don't have. I mean, we don't have a whole lot. We got Don't Tell coming up. We have.
I've been in a pool all weekend.
We've
That's the
just
only event
been.
I've
I've
doing
seen
it.
those videos. I
Yeah.
saw your Snapchat story, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
Literally
That's all
live.
I've been doing.
Who's the you're gonna hate me? Who's the person that's like, hit me up if you're horny, guys. Hit me up.
I think she's cool if we talk about this, but it's Alexis. She's just a funny
Oh yeah.
character.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
Did you see
throwing
that on
up
my
gang
story?
signs and
We
like
went up
doing the like that.
Oh,
type
that
of
one,
shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's
That's
so
her.
funny.
That's the
That's
whole,
her.
bro. That's the whole gang. That's literally their gang sign. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
is
That's
the,
hilarious.
the invisible double
That's the
stroke.
funniest shit.
So
That's
fucking
so good.
crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah.
tell you. So,
But yeah, that's what we at the
that's
pool.
so
I was like,
funny.
they're having the time of their lives right now.
Yeah.
It was
Holy
at West
shit.
Biggins, and she's like, and I was just on my phone doing whatever. She grabs it out of my hand and starts going crazy on my
Yeah.
story
Yeah.
and just posting some insane stuff. On one of them, she said, "Yeah, hit me up if you're horny."
Yeah.
I had 17 dudes slide up
the
on her and be like, "Oh, where do I
What's
sign
her
up?"
at? What's her at? What's her at? Like, brother. Yeah, nah. It has been.
I showed her the next day, and she's like, "That's not me." And I was like, "Look, bitch,
Yeah.
what is this? What is
Yeah.
this? This is you."
That's Face ID. You.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
It was funny. I was sitting on my couch. I was just giggling to myself. I'm like, this is a wild crowd.
Yeah, insane, dude. And I mean, that's every weekend. Like, yeah, we hit the pool and just
Yeah.
Don't bullshit. That's every damn day at this point.
There was like a 10-day streak, I think.
listen. My daughter was on vacation with her mom, so I was bored every
yeah,
day.
yeah.
So I was like, "All right, fuck it, let's just hit a pool." And we hit
And
a pool.
it's like 3 of them. I mean, there's the homegirl down here has a pool downtown right around the corner, and then Garcia's, and then Brandon's parents, and then I mean, there's
4 different pools.
there's
we
like 4
rotate.
different pools. You just gotta rotate.
We
That's-
just get-
I'm
we
doing
get
the
kicked out
same
of-
thing.
We get kicked out of one of them and then go to the next one.
Yeah, I gotta hide my face for a week from somebody's apartment I'm not even a fucking resident at because I blacked out their pool and threw up in the potter or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Planter.
okay.
I asked in the planter here when I first came in. Me and planters. I pissed in Blake's fucking planter in his pool last summer.
Oh my god.
And that lady came out and she was like, "Did you just pee in that?" I said, "No, it was a joke." I was like, I was pretending to go pee, but I didn't really pee. And she was like, "We saw. All right, whatever." And she went back inside. And yeah, I mean, I'm a menace sometimes.
That's why I
I've
got
been
kicked out.
Yeah. R.I.P. But
That's why I'm excited for this Saturday because like I haven't had a I haven't been able to go in a pool for like years because of all my tattoos. Like
because you don't get them in the winter like a normal person.
no, because I get them. There was one portion of time where like every week for a year, I got a new tattoo.
That's fire.
That is gas.
Yeah, and so like I went from having like 3 to I don't even know how many now.
Right.
Like it's just too many, but not too many. I love all my tattoos, but like I couldn't even take a fucking bath, dude, because I'd have a healing tattoo, and if you submerge that shit
Yeah.
in water, it'll get like waterlogged and infected and shit. And so like this year, I don't have a single. This is my newest one. Is
The Pete Davidson
the Pete
one?
Davidson tattoo.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. What was that like? How did that come about?
Oh, so I work at Knockout Sneaker Boutique during
Okay.
the weekdays, just because the boys are cool and I like hype shoes and
Right,
hype wear. and they're really easy with scheduling. So if I'm like, I need a day, I feel really inspired to make music, they're like, cool, bye.
That's what's up.
But I was chilling in there, and this guy came in, and he kind of walked around the place, and then he left. It happens all the time. People walk in, they don't buy shit. And like 2 hours later, same guy walks in. He's got another guy and Pete Davidson, and Pete Davidson's all incognito. Like
Oh, yeah.
hat
Right.
down,
I seen the pics.
I
Yeah.
thought it was just a homeless guy.
yeah, hat down, sunglasses. I didn't know it was fucking him. I had no idea. So
I was like, Knockout's doing a charity event. Awesome.
Oh God.
I walked up and I was like, "Hey man, like, can I help you guys find anything? Are you looking for anything in particular?" And he goes, "Oh no, man, like I'm good." And I was like, "Oh, that's Pete Davidson."
Yeah.
And I just turned to one of his buddies and I was like, "Hey, isn't that the guy?" And he was like, "Yeah, like chill." And I was like, "Okay, well." I gave him a walk around the store, told him I was a fan of all of his movies and stand up, and then he has a his back tattoo is essentially celebrity signatures. So he'll get signed by a celebrity and then go get it tattooed. And so as a respect for that, I asked him to sign. I told him anywhere.
Homage.
I told him anywhere, and he signed the back of my arm. So I put a piece of tape on top of it, peeled it off, and then put that piece of tape on a Post-it note, and then took it into my tattoo artist, Jimmy Kelly, and he tatted it on my arm.
Damn, that's dope.
That's
Yeah.
pretty tight. And
Next-
you got his digits.
And his digits, yeah, I got his phone number.
That's what's up.
How did that happen?
Any
How'd
dick
you-
pics yet?
yeah.
Any,
Well, so I was
is it
like-
really that big?
I was like, I'll DM you a photo, and he's like,
God.
"Oh, I don't have any socials. You can just text it to me." And then he put his phone number in.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's real as fuck. That's what's up. That makes
Yeah.
me respect him a lot as a comic.
he actually responds to me, which is crazy.
What?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just talk to him like that?
Kind of like I understand.
Please.
You don't want to.
please
Yeah,
take
you
that
don't
back.
want to
Like,
like.
I'm not trying to be like, I'm Pete Davidson. Yeah, but like I sent him "Style Be Poppin',"
Oh yeah.
and
I was just about to ask that.
He told me he liked it, so I'm
let's
like,
go,
I'm
Pete
like, that's
Davidson, fuck
fucking
with the
cool.
track.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a cool like.
Hell
big
yeah.
thumbs up
What
there.
the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
He's huge, dog. He's fucking.
No, literally, I heard his dick is giant.
Nah, that's fucking dope. I forgot that I had seen that. I'm glad that we brought that up. That was
Yeah.
fucking dope. I didn't go to that show. I heard it was fucking fire.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I
Yeah.
didn't go.
I heard he went to a country club to
Yeah, he got-
eat dinner.
he got like
lunch,
kicked out or
and
something.
he got kicked
It
out.
was a members only country club.
Yeah, I get
and the
it.
guy who like kicked him out didn't know who he was.
Mm.
Yeah.
So like,
If it was you guys, would you show your celebrity? Be like, bitch, I'm fucking Pete Davidson.
no,
I would,
mean that's
100
it's douchey, but I mean
It
sometimes
is.
when you got pulled like that, it
But you
does
also
help.
got to think like he can't go to Applebee's. Like you go to those places because it's more.
There should be
you know,
somebody.
secluded and stuff.
I guess so. Yeah.
So at that point, I'd be like, I'm fucking Pete Davidson. They'd be like, pull up your Instagram. I'd be like, I don't have Instagram.
It's
Yeah,
like
in my mind, I think that there should be somebody to do that for him. Somebody
Yeah,
should
no,
have
his
called
homie
like,
should've
"Hey,
said that.
we've got a celebrity with a show. We need like, you know,
Yeah.
what can we do? Can we get a table? Whatever. We just don't want to go out too public." I'm
Sure.
sure if you had made that call, and maybe they did. I don't know what the case was, but I feel like that could have been a situation that maybe got handled that way. But even still,
I
country
think
clubs.
he was improvising
I think
a
yeah,
lot of
probably.
what he was doing during the day.
Yeah.
Like the guy that came in first, he was like scouting our store to make
Mhm.
sure that it was worthwhile to bring Pete there. But I think that he was just kind of running around. I don't think it was like,
Yeah, I saw him in a couple places.
yeah.
Also, why would you go to the country club? Like, I don't think like food wise.
I mean, that's.
I bet they got.
I'm putting. Yeah,
decent
I would
food.
put that on his team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
My
you guys
thought
should
of-
do a little bit more research about where to go here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thought is you go to that country club because it's more secluded and it's easier to be like, hey, let me just get that table in the corner rather than going to like
I guess so.
fucking
Somewhere downtown.
Red Rock or going
Well,
to Kobe's.
okay, so like when I want to go out and like go clubbing and stuff, I don't like going to places here in Wichita. And it's not because I don't like the places in Wichita or I don't like the people here in Wichita. It's that like I don't like getting like yeah, I get weird about getting recognized. And so I'll go to Kansas City. So I'll go somewhere where nobody knows me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And
I mean, I've never.
They know you up
I've
there.
never felt that way at all. But I'm
We're
sure
not from here either,
like,
though.
it's not like a I'm not saying like I'm
No,
some
yeah,
big
yeah,
dude
I get
or
you, I get
anything,
you, I
but
get you.
but I'll walk in and like if I go to XY,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
they
run
know you.
into
Yeah, they
fucking
know you.
everybody there.
The
Like,
places that you DJ for sure.
Mhm.
yeah. And then the places that I don't DJ, like I don't know, since I don't drink, like I go for the music when I go out to a club. And the places that I don't DJ don't play the kind of music that I like to play. And so like I would go to XY for the music, and that would be the only reason why I go out. But you know, Kansas City has like Aura and the Levee and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like they got like dance clubs where you can go in and get a Red Bull and then dance for 4 hours.
Right.
You know,
Red Bull.
I think I told you this off the pod. I don't think I've told Jacob. I saw him.
Chain. Is my shit good?
Yeah,
Fix your chain.
facts. We're start looking at each other's chains.
Motherfucker.
Well, all right.
You be setting me up.
I ran into him at one of his gigs at Central Standard. When was this? Like a
Yeah.
couple months ago, maybe 2 months ago, maybe.
No, you were telling me about that
I
shit.
saw him DJ, whatever. Everything was great. After the fact, I ran into him again, and we're just like talking, shooting the shit. And that's when the lady would come up to him.
Fucking mad at this.
I feel like shit. I feel like this is my fault.
I
The
stopped
manager
to say hi to Eric.
because of me this happened. The lady comes up to paid you ahead of time.
So I got paid. I think it was.
It was like $900.
I got paid like $400 for the gig, right? She gave me like $900 when paying me out. The books were wrong.
Yeah.
So she handed me all this cash, and I had it in my hand, and I went, this is definitely not $400.
Yeah.
This is definitely
feels like
more.
it's a
little
This is a lot more than $400. And I just like walked. I just started walking, and I said hi to Eric. And while I was talking to Eric, she runs up to me and she goes, "Hey, I think we gave you way too much money."
God.
She was like, "How much money did we give you?" And I counted it out. It was $900. And she was like, "How much did they say that we were paying you?" And I was like, "I think it was 400. I think it was 400." Like, it wasn't me trying to be like, I'm just gonna fucking steal this money, but it was also like, I don't know how much money this is.
No, you didn't count it right there.
No, I was like, I don't know how much money this is. And really, truthfully, the kind of person that I strive to be,
Right.
I would have brought it back. I would have found out, oh, they gave me way too much fucking money. I would reach out to them and be like, but there's always that like little thought of like, I could just
Yeah,
like,
this could be a good
I could
come
just
up.
pay my rent. That'd
Yeah.
be
Right.
nice,
And then
you
he
know?
stopped to talk to me, and I ruined all of that.
I stopped to talk to
Stop
Eric.
talking
and
to
she
Eric,
was
who
like,
barely ever goes to CSB to begin with.
yeah.
Literally, my backyard. Never go. The one time I do.
Did
That
one
show was
time.
fun, dude.
It was fun.
That
Yeah,
show
I
was
love
cool.
CSB.
I turned it up so hard
Oh,
that we
shit.
blew
Go
the
ahead.
power out.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's
Sunshine, baby.
Middle of my set, I had to restart everything because it was all.
That's
yeah,
fire.
it was
No,
dope.
it was a
Well,
good
they
time.
know better now. Honestly, we're doing CSB.
Oh yeah,
I fucking forgot. We have
in August.
yeah. And this is a little bit of a ways out, but you saying that just reminded me that I need to reach out and put that in my fucking calendar. It's like early August. Eric and I are gonna do some contest or something at Central Standard. Details we'll get more as it goes on, but yeah, just know that we're gonna fucking, the tag team duo is gonna have to. Shawn Michaels is gonna have to Sweet Chin Music, Triple H, and yeah, you know what I mean.
It's a battle. It's a battle
gonna
of
be
the
a
dead.
battle, but no, we're excited, and I'm just excited. We talk about it a lot, but all the events that are available to Wichita this summer. I didn't make it to Taco Fest, Jacob. I'm gonna have you chime in on how that was here in a second, but just all the stuff that's going on, all the people that are collaborating. I feel like there used to be such a fucking pissing contest out here, and that's life. That is what it is. But like, I feel like, especially with something like Elsewhere Fest that just popped off, and the amount of people that had to collaborate on that, and seeing how good it is when we do that, plus all the other events that we're all a part of throughout the summer, like, yeah, we have a lot of shit going on. It's fucking dope. The CSB stuff though, Travis Cagle over there puts on I don't know when he started setting it up or what, but the Central Standard stuff that they're doing with comedy on our side has been super dope lately. I didn't even know that they were doing like having DJs out there at all.
Well, so they did like a block party.
Oh,
And
sick.
they had Rudy Love Jr.
Mm-hmm.
and then I was on after them. And I think they had somebody before that. I don't know. I got there when Rudy was playing.
Right. Rudy Love, he just interviewed Killer Mike at the Elsewhere Fest. That's pretty dope. I missed Killer Mike's set. Super fucking bummed about that. But yeah, that's Rudy Love. I've never seen him, I don't think, but I hear a lot about that dude. That's a busy motherfucker too.
Mhm.
But yeah, before we get too far forward on some bullshit, how was Taco Fest?
Taco Fest was cool. It was warm.
Yeah.
I can only
God
imagine,
damn. Yeah.
like Elsewhere Fest, because at least Taco Fest they had like little areas where people could dip off to whatever. But I can only imagine being like out at Wave and
Yeah.
just being cooked
In the
whole
gravel?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, bruh.
Did they have like those mists?
There
No,
might
no.
There's only so much mist can do when it's
Yeah.
I mean,
beaming.
yeah, I guess.
And there was a couple of places like right at the entrance to the Where Else stage, and then I think right at the entrance, and those did help. a lot of it, I feel like a lot of it, I feel like was later in the day too. So the way that they had those shipping containers set up, it did provide a little bit of shade. Yeah. And then the VIP area looked pretty cool.
They had couches.
They had that shit set up pretty dope because a couple, Kylie and Jake, they got VIPs on Friday night, and so I kind of like met them over there, checked it out. I was like, this is pretty dope. And again, it's just like all the first time. 100%. So I just kind of wanted to see like what is the VIP incentive, and they did a pretty fucking good job for real.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, Taco Fest. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. The Lucha Libre, insane.
Was it dope?
Always.
I saw a couple. I saw a couple clips.
Yeah, there's a couple clips I gotta send Eric. Well, like the one specifically, this dude like tried to do like the Swanton bomb, and then he biffed it. Bad. And I was just like, should have left it to the Hardy, bro.
Yeah, should have left it to Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Dude, man, I was worried about that. If anybody was gonna get injured out there.
Yeah, I mean, no one got really injured. I mean, you could just tell that like he took a harder fall than he wanted to.
Right.
But I mean, it was crazy. Like this year, they brought the same relatively same group of wrestlers out. But then one of the refs, he's been there the past like 2 or 3 years. But this time he got involved. Like he like dove out the ring onto the guys.
Damn,
it was really cool.
That's dope.
It was really cool to watch that. Tacos were amazing.
Jumbo's beat. Oh shit!
Yeah, they won.
What?
Best taco.
That's insane.
Holy shit! Jay Bauer, if you see this, motherfucker, I love you, my homie. Bro, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. It was really good. They had like it caught some controversy because it was like a Korean style taco, and a lot of people were like, "How is it a taco fest?" And
a Korean one.
Yeah, the Korean style. But
we're gatekeeping. Mexicans are gatekeeping.
Dude, it was
I'm
wild.
gatekeeping.
Like,
100%.
some of the comments that we saw there. We're just kind of like, yeah, but it had a panel of judges. Every taco got tried. This is the one that won. My guess is because it stood out. It had coleslaw on it. It was really good.
Oh, dude, Korean tacos go crazy.
Yeah, and it's Taco Fest, not Mexican Taco Fest, but I digress on that.
Hey, better relax.
Oh, damn. That's crazy. What the fuck?
But no, it was
You
cool.
got something you want to say to us?
Later. But no, it was cool. I mean, I had a good time. It was a lot of just like back to back. VIP tent was pretty cool.
What'd they have in there?
It was Una Vida sponsored it.
Oh yeah,
So
I remember
they
that.
had shot skis going crazy.
I seen
Every
videos.
time.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I'm so bummed that I was working for all of this shit.
I know it bummed. I wanted to make it to Taco Fest, but then once, my roommate was like, "Hey, we've got 8 free wristbands, bro." I was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna turn that down." I wanted to go so bad, and I know my shorty wanted to go hella bad, so I was like, "This will be. I mean, that's perfect, bro. Thank you so fucking much." And just I mean, a blessing for real to be able to go and enjoy all that and be a part of that, and it was free. You know what I mean? So it was a dope ass time. Next year, man, it's gonna be fucking sick. I wanted to hit Taco Fest so goddamn bad though, man. But it's funny. My homie, he's a producer. He goes by Rayborn. You met him, Schwa. He always is inviting me to Jumbos constantly. Like, bro, you gotta come.
I've met him
he's
like
always
5 times
up
every
there.
single time.
He's always hyping it. I'm like, bro, I don't really want to drive like that, but that's what's up. I know he's gonna be watching this. This motherfucker watches every episode. He's gonna be like, I fucking told you guys, come to Jumbos. They won fucking Taco Fest. You Mexican motherfuckers couldn't even hold it. Jumbos took the title.
Jumbos don't miss. Jumbos
I
don't
heard.
miss. I've DJ'd there twice, and they don't miss.
The first person
they feed me before I go.
That's hard. The first person I saw talking about it was Becca Salazar. I think she used to work out there.
Yeah.
And and I was the first. I was like, damn, looks crazy. Also, the name is wild. It's like,
I've been there once for a work meeting. It was pretty good. Yeah,
it was good. I'll have to go.
It's on the east side.
It's on Woodlawn, just north of Kellogg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! So it's not too far.
I mean, from where we're at right now, nah.
Yeah, that's true.
You live out west.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
still, it's Wichita.
Yeah, it is Wichita.
It is.
15
The
minutes
only
anything.
the only thing is like if we go out there and get faded, like I'd rather know somebody close by. Fortunately now though, like I've been such a west sider, but I've been in some east side pools lately.
Ooh.
I've been in east side quick trips, getting drinks, getting big Qs on the east side. You know what I mean?
Qs.
I might elevate my game a little bit. East side glizzies.
That's so funny. Ever since I moved here, I've been either downtown or out east, never out west. Because I've been told west is like the yucky, nasty side. And so I met this one, and then I'm like, oh no, it is.
No,
I know for sure now.
East
It
Side
is.
or West Side's cool, like, cause I grew up East Side,
Mm-hmm.
and then now seeing like 21st and Mays and stuff like that. How dude, it's a whole different scene.
It's
Yeah.
insane out there, bruh. And they don't stop. Every single time, if like, you go past the Northwest Y, or if you're going like more towards Mays, there's probably like between 5 and 10 housing developments and apartment complexes going up all over there. There's one at like 136 or fucking 137th and 13th, bro. They're all over. New apartments, it's fucking blowing up. And I'm like, who is moving here? I did not think that we had that much shit going out there, but the northwest side of town is going fucking crazy right now.
And they're getting all the good food spots.
Yeah, they just got, I think,
Culver's ass.
but who else?
Trash.
Somebody
I
else
was waiting.
Is going
I was
over there,
waiting
though.
on that one. I was waiting on that one.
Maze
I was
Road is
thinking, bring up
getting
Culver's, bring up Culver's, bring up
Slim
Culver's.
Chickens and Culver's, and then something else is going
Some
up
chickens
on
is mid too.
it. I like their sauces a lot.
Their sauces are cool, but
Yeah, that's my selling factor for them every
so
time.
So many other chicken options.
Yeah, like chicken,
here.
chicken.
Chicken.
We put Jack Stacks on.
We did put Jack Stacks on
and
chicken. He
and
just
I
went 2
texted
days
him.
ago or something like that.
Yes, I texted him and I said, "What's the final verdict?" He said, "Coming soon."
Dude, I was about to message him the same thing, but I knew for a fact I was gonna be like, "Yo, so how was it?" Yeah, I knew he was gonna say like, "Gotta watch the review." I ran into him at Elsewhere too. I forgot that he was. I think it's dope that he curated a part of it. Or is
Yeah.
so? Does he work with Festive or like is he a part of it?
He hosts a lot of our events too.
Okay.
Festive events. I should
Right.
say. And yeah, no, it was cool. Like they all worked together because I think obviously like Kobe stuff like that came from him.
Right.
But,
It was a dope. Yeah, I ran into him day 2, like after events. Everybody was kind of clearing out, and we were just in the parking lot that Kobe was in, like in the check-in and stuff. And I ran into him, and me and him were sitting there bullshitting. Bro, this is so funny. Me and him were sitting there bullshitting because I was like, Jack Stacks. I'm pretty drunk at this point. We were just pounding beers. My homie just kept bringing me beers like every fucking 15 minutes. So I'm like, fucking Jack Stacks. We're bullshitting. And then this kid comes up, bro, with like a handful of half-dead roses. I mean, very like sketchy roses. And he started to like ask, they were like raising money for something. I couldn't even like really get it across.
Couldn't comprehend.
Yeah, but Chris put some money out and had like $9 in cash. Put the 5 in his pocket. The kid had pulled out 2 roses, and Jax was like, here's $4. I'll take them for $4. And the kid handed him 1 rose, and then was like, it's $4 per rose. And Jack, he was like, okay, I'm just gonna take the fucking 1 then. And the kid like sauntered off. And I was like, bro, you just got hustled hard. I'm
kid.
cracking up. He's just walking around, Jack Stack just holding his half-dead rose, looking like a goofball. Bro, that shit was hella funny. I got a video of him. He was like, I got hustled, man. This motherfucker baby by a dead rose. Fuck that fundraiser.
Fuck that fucker.
Nah, but it
Fuck
was
youth football.
fuck your football. No, it was just dope.
They're getting braver. They'll come to your like
Car,
if
they
you're
not.
filling up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy out here. These fundraisers is getting aggressive. But no, yeah, that was dope. And I'm glad that Taco Fest turned out well. I was curious. I had seen some of your clips and like reviews and stuff for just recap type shit. And I was like, man, it would have been fucking dope to go to. Hopefully next year, if those line up like around the same time, we could just separate them weekends or communicate on that. And because the first time they had it was at Union Station. I remember that was a fucking shit show. It was a dope time. I was glad to be there. The tacos were good, but I remember it was just crazy disorganized. They ran out of tacos super fast. And again, just the first time that they had their hand at that. And now they had it at the fucking stadium. They've had it out there now. But I hope Elsewhere's in the same area. I hope that Taco Fest is opposite weekend next summer. Just because we've got the Taco Fest and then the Slice of Wichita. There's so many fucking things through Wichita in the summertime. Shopping grubs all the time.
The anime festival was this weekend
No shit. Where was that at? Century?
at the Hyatt.
Oh, no, fuck. That's crazy.
On Main. That's what I DJ'd on Saturday.
No shit. I was
How was
there.
that?
It was so
I
cool,
bet the room
dude.
fucking stunk.
No, they're the
We're
nicest
sorry for
people.
that.
bro. They are the nicest group of people. It is crazy. Like, okay,
They're just like you, for real.
DJing like big events, I get like maybe 5 followers on my socials, right? I had probably like 30, 40 people asked me for photos, followed me on all my socials, followed me on my music, like asking for links and things like that. Like they were so excited to support, which was super cool because they had a good time. Like I showed up, I played fucking house music the whole time and they were dancing their asses off, all dressed up like characters.
Yeah.
And they had a great time. We went from 10 to midnight.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
2 hours is a long motherfucking time, man. I was worried that this dude, Nick, that had asked about doing that show in Guyman, Oklahoma that I told you about. He was like, "Can you do like how long can you do?" And I was like, "Man, I always say 20. But I'm like, I got homies that are really putting shit out there. Like I'm trying to bump this up to 30, 45. I can't fucking imagine 2 hours. An hour of
An hour of comedy is just
an hour
entirely
of
too much.
comedy is so fucking much, bro. I know it's different with DJ because
have so like with original music, I have like 45 minutes worth of content,
yeah.
and then like obviously I'm finding other music either online on my crate digging websites. I wanted to do a thing, and it's just a spitball right now, but I wanted to do a festival. I wanted to like put on a local event and call it the whole damn drive. And you got your thumb drive. Mine has like 360 gigabytes or something like that, and it's almost full.
What are you on fucking
Bro.
TikTok?
Bro.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I got a
Bro.
notification.
Oh my god, it's that boring. This podcast came out
broke
as
the fourth
freaking
wall. We're gonna put this on TikTok with a
Louise.
TikTok playing in the fucking background.
Oh my god.
That's all right.
Anyways, Jacob, you
yeah.
fuck.
We just got done telling everybody how fucking good you were. We said you got better.
I'm so sorry. I thought
Once
I turned the volume
just
down.
you wait till these cameras stop rolling.
Yeah.
I've been
You're
feeling
getting beat.
aggressive all day.
Back to the game.
What the fuck were we talking about?
The whole damn drive.
The whole damn drive.
Yeah. I wanted to do my entire thumb drive. It takes 28 hours.
Holy shit.
So in one go, I wanted to do all of it.
Live stream like Kai Cenat.
No, like go to an event. I found an event that will stay open for me, and just you buy a day pass, and once you buy that pass, you have access. You can
So
come.
28 hours worth
You
of
can
stuff.
come and go as you please, but it's a 28-hour long rave.
One thing about me is I'm gonna come and go.
Yeah.
No, sure, like go get food and stuff.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna
yeah,
have
leave and-
food ready up on the stage with me,
Right.
but yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking. You said you want to put it on, or you found somewhere that you can do it at.
No, I want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you just said that you found
I
somewhere.
want
that
to. I
but
want to
you-
put it on. I want it to be like a big thing and have it be multiple days. So have, opener DJs.
Well, it's gonna have to be multiple because 28 hours.
Yeah, well, like
it's
I
only
mean,
24 hours in a day.
I mean more so do like 48 hours and have opening DJs and then I go
And it's just nonstop.
and then it's just 28 hours.
Yeah.
Just 28 hours.
That's insane.
Just
I used-
28.
I can't
Just
even stay
constant
awake.
DJing.
Holy shit.
I
That'd
think
be
you might
fun.
lose your eyesight if you do that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like my eyes would
I'll
tweak
lose a
out.
thumb, probably.
Yeah, I would lose something.
It's like the ultimate cardio. It's crazy.
It's the ultimate something.
I'll DJ for 1 hour. I'll be dripping in sweat. I'll be disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do be getting up there. You be getting down there.
Yeah.
And that's a good time. It's a good show.
I seen him half naked once.
For real.
Yeah.
I see him 2/3.
He was in I seen him in just socks.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You guys heard that sweet ass sip? What the fuck was I even gonna talk about? Oh, there was a point in time where I wanted to get a big ass outdoor event put together, and I mean, fuck, ain't nothing but time. We can do it whenever. But at that pop up park, I used to want to do something hella bad, but then I looked at it and I was like, I don't know if it would really fit that many motherfucking people. So I'm gonna have to.
You talking about the gallery?
Mm-hmm. I want to do something that just because that was so art centric, but then like having looked at the way that we just did elsewhere, I was like, oh, there's a lot of outdoor space.
Yeah.
They just utilized a bunch of outdoor space. We got outdoor spaces. We'll have
Yeah.
to figure something out. The next Final Friday show that I do, I want to be twice of what we did last time, and we got a couple hundred people out there. I mean, it was pretty fucking dope, but I feel like the next time we can pump those fucking numbers like crazy, especially with like, you're about to drop an EP. Lotus just dropped a fucking EP today.
did,
It's his birthday.
yeah.
Dropped an EP today. I've
Happy
sifted through a little
birthday,
bit of it. This morning when I opened, I had kind of some stuff going on, but fuck, happy birthday, Lotus, you motherfucker. I want to get a couple more people involved. Like now that we've met Jack Stacks, and now that I'm kind of, people are hitting us up, but more people are wanting to like work with us and get on the pod and talk about shit. So I'm like, probably could have our hand at another one, a running the light Friday night type shit. You know what I mean?
We need it.
Yeah, I think it would be good. Just the way that they got like the first one when we did that at Tribal Roots was so much love. Like, yeah, I think that there's a lot of a lot of overlap between like comedy fans and EDM fans. There's more than I thought that there was going to be. So I feel like, we're going to have to cook something up for 28 hours. You do 28 hours of DJing and we'll do 28 hours of...
I do 28 minutes of comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
one thing that I saw a lot on Facebook was the crowd at Elsewhere on that big overhead shot of it. And something that I hear so frequently is people calling Wichita small.
Right.
It's so not.
Yeah,
It's so not small.
They turn up.
The problem with that kind of thing is that people need to be willing to promote more.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm doing an event, you better believe I'm posting the flyer. I'm commenting on everything that I can find in regards to it.
If somebody else is posting about it, I'm sharing it.
Yeah. And Elsewhere Fest got a lot of really good, like, on top of being fucking huge, Elsewhere Fest got a lot of really good promotion. And they probably paid for some, but,
there's a budget for it.
there's a huge community out here that just isn't doing it.
Supportive.
Yeah, what we need to do is all get together and all do, like, we could do a fucking like a local fest once a month and showcase all kinds of shit like Elsewhere Fest, like all kinds of genres. And like, sure, it wouldn't be super busy because people are like, well, these are local, I can see these fuckers anytime.
Right.
But like, actually put some hype to it and people might be more interested in, coming out and seeing shit like that. Like,
I think that's a really good point. I think we deal with that comedy wise of they only promote their, like, I fall at fault too of only promoting your own stuff instead of promoting anything that's happening. You know what I mean?
that's fair. Well, I mean, I have a business page, so I have the DJ Sunshine like brand that I try to maintain. So I have the Instagram and the Facebook page. If I'm not a part of it, it doesn't go on that personally, but I'm perfectly fine with posting shit that isn't mine on my personal account. Like, that's not a big deal to me. But my business page, like, if it doesn't somewhat pertain to me.
No, and that's understandable. I mean, I'm saying that's one of the bigger problems I see in comedy. It's, comedy's comedy. A lot of us don't have, a lot of them don't have comedy pages. I say us because I have a comedy page. But it's, we should all be sharing so we can build a bigger community because the comedy scene kind of fucking sucks here. And so there's a lot of, I don't want to get into it really, but there's a lot of sides. There's a lot of teams that was built. So I'll promote the show. It's click. That's what it is. I'll promote the show if it has this person on it, or if it's this certain group, or I'll promote it if it's that certain group of people. That's one of the problems that I see. But when you see something like Elsewhere Fest, everybody was promoting. It didn't matter what it was. It was.
It's like, I mean, like, I didn't do any Elsewhere promotion. I wasn't on the lineup, and so like it didn't get promoted. But like I commented on a couple of posts about it. I was like, that's fucking crazy. That big crowd,
right?
Yeah. Like that's nuts. And like, that's interacting with it and doing something is better than doing nothing, I guess. Yeah. One other thing with promotion is a lot of times Wichita is like really, really bad at this. Like showing up because it's convenient. I have people that claim to be like really big fans of mine, but don't come to like any of my shows unless they accidentally run into me. They'll go to XY on a night that I just so happen to be DJing there, and they'll be like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't come to anything that I invite you to.
Right.
And not Mondays at Rev.
That's such a big thing. Is like, if you like my music, show up. Like, you claim, oh, you're the, people will claim all kinds of shit, but then just not show up to things that like are really important.
Well, it's cool to like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're a person that's likable, it's cool to like you. So it's cool to rub shoulders or be seen when you're there. But a lot of people don't need to go out of their way for it. I've noticed that shit 100 times, man. Where people want to, when's your next show? When's your next whoop, whoop, whatever? Like, bruh, not right now, but there was a point where I was booked one weekend every month of like last year. I'm doing shit all the time. I'm posting shit all the time, brother. And I don't when I put a show on, I don't charge much. $10, just enough to get everybody a little bit of something. But I'm not gonna be one of those people in town that's charging $25 or $30 to see local comedy. Get your money, whatever you do, we're not worth it in my mind. So I don't ever do that, and I try to make it more accessible for people to do that. But it's always the same thing. You know what I mean? If it's a convenience thing, then yeah, they'll be out there. But like a lot of the people that I have seen for the last few shows that I've done that never saw me before didn't go there because of me. You know what I mean? Like that Barley Corners in January where I just happened to hop on. I knew a bunch of people in the crowd and they all came up and were like, "Oh my God, whatever." I ain't seen them since. You know what I mean? But crushed that fucking show. They're like, "Oh my God, you're so fucking funny. You loved it." And then I haven't seen you since. And I mean, I think that just comes with the fucking entertainment gig. Like,
Yeah, and truth be told, like as long as I entertained you, we're square, we're good. Like I'm glad I was able to be that for you, and I'm glad that you enjoy me when you do see me. But like, I don't know, there was a period of time where I was like, it's wasted breath to promote in like if somebody comes and is like, where are you playing next? It's just to me, it's like, go to my socials, go just kind of brushed them off. But I eventually I was like, oh, that's douchey. I'm like, I'm gonna give everybody the same energy regardless of whether or not they continue to support me.
right. I feel that. No, and I mean, I tell them all the time, I'm doing shit. Just check my pages. I'm always posting flyers. If I got shit going on, like whatever.
Yeah.
But something that Shaya just posted on Facebook too was talking about like a lot of people don't get far because they refuse to go and network. And he was like, it's not just like messaging people all your shit. Like you got to go to the events, run into the people that are out there at these events. Cause like I ran into so many people at elsewhere. I ran into Will. I ran into a bunch of people from the tribe. Like I fucking something. Royal Deuces was out there. So like you got to be in the scene to be in the scene. Like a lot of the people that don't get too much traction, like, well, we don't ever see you out either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like other DJs supporting other DJs, comedians supporting other comedians. And we fought for it. I know that I'm not at every single thing either. You know what I mean? And I'm guilty of it as well. But like, that's a huge part of it. A lot of the reason that I feel like I boosted a little bit is because I did spend a bunch of time at the Looney Bin when it was still on. We went to a bunch of this stuff and the open mics and like everybody's shows and shit. The Looney Bin closed and fucked us up a bunch. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like that kind of limits what we can do.
Sure.
But I saw Shay post that and I was like, yeah, bro, you can't be in the scene if you're not in the scene. Like if you're never out there, no one's gonna know you fucking exist.
Well, so a great story. I was so desperate to get out of the state, and not like that I wasn't having a good time, but I was like, I want to expand. I want to move outward and travel because that's like part of the glitz and glamour of it is like, oh, I get to travel.
Yeah. You're getting paid to leave.
Yeah, it's so cool. So I would get a group of my friends together and we would go club scouting in Oklahoma and Kansas City. And we went to this place called Angles in Oklahoma City, and the DJ that was playing there owned an after party club called Flux. And I walked up to him, I handed him a business card, a sticker, and I showed him my link tree that showed him all my
socials.
Yeah, all my socials. And he was like, I really like that you came and talked to me in person. You had stuff prepared to talk to me. He's like, I like the energy you're giving out.
Professional.
He was like, let's make it happen. I've played there like 10 times since. Pay great. Audience is great. It goes from like midnight to 5 in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
It's a fucking crazy club.
And it just took you making the move on that.
It just took me just
That's
having
what a lot of
conversation.
motherfuckers literally would just get mad because they're sitting around at the house not getting booked. Like, bro, go rub shoulders with these people, these promoters, the people that are booking the clubs, whatever. Like, go to the club. Let the bartender see you enough. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, this person asked so-and-so to whatever. They're in here all the time. They're super nice. They're always cool, whatever. Like, you got to be in the mix, for real.
Well, it's like, it's one thing if you look at my Facebook Messenger, I message clubs and shit all the time. Like, that's part of the job is reaching out and being
Cold
like,
calls.
hey, look at all my stuff. Like, passing them music, passing them mix videos. But the most success comes from like meeting people, like physically meeting people.
Yeah, let him know who you are as a person.
I wouldn't have played my show in Kansas City if I didn't go to Aura for fun.
Right.
You know? And while I'm there, like, I go to Aura just to have a good time.
Fucking love Aura.
Aura's so great. And when I go there, like, I get all my networking done right away, so then I can just go and enjoy the show.
And kick it, right.
So I go and I talk to the promoters, and I go, hey, like, I know you recognize me. Like,
I've been here enough.
yeah. And that's how I got booked at the Levy for this last week.
Yeah, shout out to Levy. Love the Levy.
Shout out Zeeler.
Fucking anything else we need to fucking cover? I feel like we fucking.
Have you put the Hawk Tuah Girl in one of your mixes yet?
Yeah, R.I.P. to her teaching career. The Hawk R.I.P.
You know what's so goofy about that? Her getting fucking fired. This is gonna be a trend for like another month, and then it's gonna go away. It's gonna be another thing.
Yeah. She's gonna sell merch for the next week and a half, and then it's gonna just disappear.
I know.
So
I've seen a
goofy.
bunch of shit already out. I'm like, girl, you better monetize. You better put some fucking shit.
Nobody thinks about the peanut butter baby anymore.
Oh my god,
that dude.
Or the avocado kid.
Just
Yeah.
stuff
avocado.
that the
Yeah.
mainstream gets a hold of. Like I've been seeing Hawk Tuah hats, and I'm like, who
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck is
Already.
wearing stupid
Already,
shit
bro.
I
like
was
that?
at the plant expo this weekend, and there was like 2 or 3 different vendors selling like pots for your plants that said like Hawk Tuah on it.
That's so dumb, bro.
People move so
It's so
fucking fast,
so
bro.
stupid.
fast.
I literally looked at the lady and I was like,
But there's a market for it. People are buying it. I hate it just as much as I want to be a part of it because
That
like, someone's got to get it.
market-
Someone's gonna do it. Someone's got to get it. Fuck.
That market is just like, it's
Yeah.
just so
TikTok shop type shit.
It's so stupid, bro. I can't stand shit like that. Like
I like. I've started getting into reading comments. I've never been part of like the comment. I don't write.
Reading
comments.
is crazy.
I read comments. The number one on the original video, the number one comment was some lady saying, "You don't have to Hawk to it." The second comment under that comment was, "Damn bitch, I know you're not being taught right," or what was it? You got taught the wrong way. Nah, fuck it. I already fucked this whole joke up.
doesn't know how to read.
I don't know how to
dude
read.
pulled
Yeah.
out his notes.
Yeah,
I did.
we
I
could-
had to.
Remember, he said
I
he
did.
just started reading.
I did.
Keywords just started.
We
It
had to
takes
tell him
time. It
about
takes
books.
time.
Next week we're gonna have him dialed in. We're
Probably
just gonna
not.
have him
Probably
fucking
not.
read one page out of a Harry Potter book. No.
Duolingo for English.
Rosetta Stone
No
again.
God damn.
We brought up chicken earlier. That's where I'm heading to right after this. I'm
Chicken
so
chicken.
fucking hungry, dude.
Oh, I'm starving, bro. I can't wait.
I'm ready to get some food.
You're gonna have to send me a picture of it.
I will. Did you know that they have a DJ Sunshine sticker?
They did, yep.
Right on the drive.
He sent it to our group chat.
Yeah, he sent it to the
Yeah.
chat. He's like, Sunshine's been here.
Dude wants me to make him like a kind of like an intro for you. He wants me to make like a jingle for them.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get that
That's
corporate
hard.
money,
Yeah,
man.
you gotta get that corporate money.
You gotta get
'Cause
that
they're,
corporate money.
they're opening a second location on the east side.
One of my homegirls just asked me to help her name this tattoo shop or something. I'm about to start doing some. I'm about to do some sort of consulting.
Yeah.
I gotta start figuring this out because I'm just giving ideas out. And I mean, she's a good friend of mine, so I'm not even tripping. But I'm like, you know what? That kind of does happen to me a lot. I'm about to start on some shit like that. But we gotta wrap this shit up. We've been in here. We're about to push the time. Jacob, where can they find you if they're looking for you online?
At Manage to Create.
You can find me at Frankie Miracle, Frankie the Miracle on the gram. Eric,
I gotta take a deep breath every single time.
Actually, Sunshine, where can they find you?
Just search DJ Sunshine on everything. That's where you'll find me.
yeah,
There,
on everything.
On everything.
Fucking
on everything.
music streaming platforms: YouTube, Amazon Music, Apple Music,
Animal
Spotify,
Crossing.
Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, no, like Counter Strike. My username is DJ Sunshine.
Find him on Xbox
Literally
Live.
on everything.
On Fall Guys.
Twitch.
This is my life now.
DJ Fall Guys.
We appreciate you coming down here again,
Yeah,
man.
dude, thanks
honestly,
for
there was
having
when
me.
we started talking about the next set of guests for the next month and stuff out. We talked about like we got to have another DJ Sunshine episode for sure. You know you're our boy. Eric, where can they find you?
Make sure you guys follow me. Eric Zayas 1 ERCKZYAS.
Follow the pod.
Most importantly, fuck us. But follow the pod.
Follow
at
the
Running the Light
pod.
Please, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We're always posting clips. We're always keeping updated with anything we have going on.
New jokes, new music, new shows. You can find it.
Live better.
Yeah.
Live
Better
boss.
ingredients, better bitches. Papa John's.
Thank you guys.